The Yellow Brick Road. This video does not reflect the actual views of real people. These are actors playing a role to entertain audiences. No persons or animals were harmed in the making of this video. Gosh, I love YouTube and I love Google.
Alright.
Apparently this is called TED.
TED Talks. Yeah. We're gonna do a reaction review thingy of a snippet of Sam Harris's little stage thing.
Reminds me of a stand-up comedian.
But yeah, objective morality and religion. I'm Jordan. James. I always forget to say our names. No one cares anyways.
Oh.
About you, that is. They care about me.
Oh.
Because I'm black and we're in America.
But if I have a cell phone in the air and there's a cop, I'll survive. I mean, right? If I have a lollipop in my hand, nothing bad will happen, right? Pause. You can bleep that too.
Well, when we talk about food, I would never be tempted to argue to you that there must be one right food to eat. There's clearly a range of materials that constitute healthy food. But there's nevertheless a clear distinction between food and poison. The fact that there are many right answers to the question, what is food, does not tempt us to say that there are no truths to be known about human nutrition. Now, many people worry that a universal morality would require moral precepts that admit of no exceptions. So, for instance, if it's really wrong to lie, it must always be wrong to lie. And if you can find an exception, well, then there's no such thing as moral truth.
If you find the exception to lie, there's no such thing as moral truth. That's what he said.
Well, he's putting it in a box. He's defining it a certain way. I forgot what words he used, but he's basically saying if you make a moral law and it can be broken in any type of situation, then it's not truly a moral law.
What do you think about that? Okay, I understand the concept of moral, like an individual's moral laws being be easily broken.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you call it? Like how you would describe Batman's no, I don't kill thing,
Yeah.
How that's it does not break, and anybody any other person's adaptation of that where he does, it's not Batman. Because it's already established,
It wouldn't be Batman?
It wouldn't be Batman if he broke his
Oh, okay.
That'd be something else with the same name.
Okay. So if Bruce Wayne went on a murder spree, then he loses the title of Batman in your scenario.
Well,
he ceases to be a superhero.
No, they're both. They're the same person. That's some other Bruce Wayne. That's some other guy with the same name,
Okay.
Smacked.
But if
that's what I got from what he just said. I mean, if that's what he said, a weak moral,
Okay, but if he just said if lying is against the rules, period, that means any type of lie is morally reprehensible.
Well, that's up for
Well, I would just say that moral is just incomplete.
How so?
As in, you have to add in a whole bunch of factors, like you said with the food.
All right.
You can classify lying as a moral type thing, moral.
Oh boy, I hit a groove, Chris.
Fuck. Alright, so the lie part as a moral thing.
It's incomplete, you're saying.
Yes. It's incomplete because it had to bring all the factors in. He basically just explained that with the food metaphor. As in, there's all types of ways to get human nutrition, but it doesn't have to always be the same thing. If that makes sense. But there is a distinction between food and poison.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you say lying is wrong, period, well, you can't just say that. You have to add all the other ingredients with it, like intention and motive and things like that.
Like protecting someone that has that's hiding from someone who has a knife.
Yeah.
Like you said the other day,
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't really lie to you. Just misled you for good intentions.
Yeah, explain that scenario.
No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's like someone walks to your door and they have Ku Klux Klan hood on and I'm in the house just having fun, and you before that guy shows up, you run in. Dude, I need a place to hide. There's 50 of them outside. They're all big and from the NFL, possibly. Who knows? I've seen them run and jump. No way I cannot run them. I'm like, okay. So you run upstairs. You're knocking on my door. Hello, brother. I'm like, I don't know about that, but how's it going? Is he in the house? Did he walk through these doors? It's like, I don't think so. Haven't seen him lately.
Okay, so that would be a lie.
Yeah.
But your intentions were to protect someone.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I'm also not necessarily lying at the same time. I don't know if it was you. It could have been an alien, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but
I'm just kidding. But yeah. The intentions were good.
That would add.
And also, I would know, not, what if he did something? It's like, I mean, they have pitchforks and they have a history of doing things when they get someone.
Yeah.
So.
And even if he did something wrong, I'm not going to hand him over to
a
mob.
No. Fuck no.
Going to get murdered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Well, why would we think this?
1-0.
Consider finality the game of chess. Now, if you're going to play good chess, a principle like don't lose your queen is very good to follow. Okay, but it clearly admits of exceptions. And there are moments where losing your queen is a brilliant thing to do. There are moments where it's the only good thing you can do.
What was that?
And yet...
Why did that sound like collateral damage to me?
That sounded
Imagine,
like...
this is messed up. It's like, I'm just losing your queen. And this is really fucked up. Alright. Alright, it's like, there's stairs, doing, wherever he's running up them. There's a mob behind him. He'll lose the queen sometimes. To hold them off, he pushes his wife. His 2 kids are foreign kids. She'll hold them off. They'll lose the queen sometimes.
Not for nothing, but I've seen plenty of movie symbolism recognizing the queen as your internal, your feminine thing. So if you, which isn't even possible, but if you could murder your feminine or your queen, that's when you become the robotic psychopath guy. Just a malignant masculine. Yeah, they don't understand what that is.
They will. They will.
Chess is a domain of perfect objectivity. The fact that there are exceptions here does not change that at all. Now this brings us to the sorts of moves that people are apt to make in the moral sphere. Okay? Consider the great problem of women's bodies. What to do about them? Well, this is...
When is that a great problem? Or a large problem?
Maybe he didn't clarify himself. Maybe he meant within that world.
Okay.
One thing you can do about them, you can cover them up. Now, it is the position, generally speaking, of our intellectual community that, well, we might not like this.
Actually, maybe he means...
In general?
Men's lust is the problem, not women's bodies. I think he just worded that wrong.
I guess.
Nah.
You might think of this as wrong in Boston.
It's one of those things I'd have to ask him. Yeah.
Who are we to say that the proud denizens of an ancient culture are wrong to force their wives and daughters to live in cloth bags? I mean, who are we to say even that they're wrong to beat them with lengths of steel cable or throw battery acid in their faces if they decline the privilege of being smothered in this way? Okay, or who are we not to say this? Who are we to pretend that we know so little about human well-being that we have to be non-judgmental about a practice like this?
I agree 100%.
So far, so good.
Yeah. You can't just be like, that's their culture, like you were saying before. That's their culture, just let it...
I didn't say that. I said it in as an example of someone who's like, listen, bro, you have to let them be. It's their thing. Do you have the steel cable? Yes, right here. Anyway, you have to let them be.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. They don't know that.
I didn't mean your opinion on the matter.
They don't know that. Those 3 people that are probably going to watch don't know. And that one person's going to be a dislike who says we're idiots doesn't... Now they know. So now they can say, that one guy is okay. You were the idiot.
Fuck.
Possibly. Also, maybe, it's... But then...
It's hair on your arms? Or you're sleeveless. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleeveless society.
Anyways, yeah, I agree with that. If we see something wrong, we can intuitively be like, oh, there's something wrong with that.
You know what's messed up now? Since he knows you agree, you just look at his face.
Nah, I don't have to think of it.
Oh, look. He knows. Look at that. He's like, Daddy, I know what happiness is. And he just looks at her like that. See?
What?
It's like you pause at the perfect moment. It looks like a robot right there. Like imagine 50 of those guys just standing looking down like.
I'm not talking about voluntary wearing of a veil. And women should be able to wear whatever they want, as far as I'm concerned. But what does voluntary mean in a community where, when a girl gets raped, her father's first impulse, rather often, is to murder her out of shame? Just let that fact
I don't know
detonate
that,
in your brain.
but I'll take his word.
And
I don't know if I want to do that, actually.
That's based on... These are stories I've heard, too.
Okay.
Not exactly that, but I heard of like Saudi Arabia beheadings and
Okay.
women can't drive.
Right.
Or they get arrested or some shit.
Right.
Like, it was a protest for some girl. Like, look, I'm driving. Like, shit like that.
Mm.
So...
Okay.
Those stories sound believable.
Okay.
Even though they might be in a small pocket.
I just gotta be careful when I
Of,
hear
like-
that, Yeah.
That might be in a small pocket of
Alright.
whatever community. I'm assuming he's talking about Islam, but
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Your daughter gets raped, and what you want to do is kill her. What are the chances that represents a peak of human flourishing? Now, to say this is not to say that we have got the perfect solution in our own society. I mean, for instance, this is what it's like to go to a newsstand almost anywhere in the civilized world. Now, granted, for many men, it may require a degree in philosophy to see something wrong with these images. But if we are in a reflective mood, we can ask, is this the perfect expression of psychological balance with respect to variables like youth and beauty in women's bodies? I mean, is this the optimal environment?
He should.
in which to-
He should.
If they choose that, yes it is.
He should have said right after that. He's like, it's not funny anymore. Stop.
He has like one of those little mics on his like shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
He's just like, shut the fuck up. Alright.
raise our children? Probably not. Okay, so
Stop fucking laughing.
something on the spectrum between these two extremes that represents a place of better balance. Okay?
That's wrong.
Better balance.
Yeah. What is it?
This sounds like a totalitarian decision. It's like better balance.
If there's red and blue, perfect balance doesn't mean purple.
Yeah.
It means you accept red, you accept blue, and purple. You accept people are mixtures of things, and you accept extremes of things, as long as they choose that.
Yeah, like let's say like in a perfect world, if someone wanted to cover every inch of themselves except their ankles, their wonderful, perfect ankles, then they could.
They get an ankle tattoo.
Exactly. Get that little sunfire thing, like the
Tramp stamp.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen plenty. Go ahead.
But, yeah, hold on. Yeah, if someone wants to wear a whole gown type thing,
Yeah.
or wear supermodel
two-piece.
bikini type things,
Yeah.
as long as they freely choose that and they're not harming anyone else in the process,
Exactly.
it's fine to me.
As well as their intentions.
It
for themselves,
doesn't doesn't mean they're better or worse of a person.
As well as I believe, like, for their intentions to choose it for whatever reason is good. Like, I actually like this. I want to wear this string. I like it. It's gonna go around this, around here. Then I'm gonna twist it in the back and pull it around. Then he's like, kill her. She isn't part of the solution. Kill her.
They probably can't even hear what we're saying.